my fire, the one
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus. And today, we answer the lifelong question, who is the greatest boy band of all time? Yo, this dispute is in between. It's currently in between NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys. Right before this, I did a reaction to NSYNC, Bye Bye Bye. We talked about their cultural impact, the peak performance of Bye Bye Bye, etc. However, in the left corner, wearing the red, yeah. In the red corner, we have the Backstreet Boys, and they're not backing down from NSYNC. They're here to tell you, shut the front door. Anyways, we're going to answer this question today in this reaction to, what's the name of this joint? I Want It That Way. I always want to say, Tell Me Why. I always want to call it Tell Me Why, but it's I Want It That Way, you guys. Sheesh. If you guys are here for this follow-up, this is the beef that really matters. Everyone's covering rappers beefing and he said this, he did this diss track and that diss track. What really matters today, huh? This is what matters. Finding out who's the greatest, the Backstreet Boys or NSYNC. Let's figure it out together. Yo, like, share, comment, subscribe. Welcome back, Bia!
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get this logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I do movie reactions. But over here is where we do the music and the music reactions. If you want access to these reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. Gives you early access. I update it every day, and there's a pretty big catalog of reactions that haven't been released yet, so you can have some fun in there. Regardless, thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out for all the members. Let's go. Let the battle continue. Y'all ready?
Hold up.
Anyways, we are checking this out from the Backstreet Boys official YouTube channel. It's important to go over there and watch this without me, right? My reaction is not a substitute for the original. I'm not redistributing the music. I'm going to make commentary, dialogue, give interpretations. We're going to talk about it, right? However, it was intended to listen to this in its entirety from their platform. So please go support the original, stream their music, purchase their music, buy a ticket to the show. There's like this comeback, man. I've been seeing NSYNC, the Backstreet Boys, New Kids on the Block touring. Yeah, man, it's getting kind of crazy. Getting kind of crazy in this bit. Anyways, support the original. Let's get it started. Now to recap the way this battle royale started, I was at Skate City for a birthday party, and I found out that there was this, this controversy that people were like, hey, I think NSYNC is better than the Backstreet Boys. No, I think Backstreet Boys is better than NSYNC. And that made me ask the question, what are the #1 boy bands of all time? Now, this is the list I got, and this can be interchangeable. So let's talk about it. I'm going to read this list before we listen to this, just so y'all know the premise. What the hell? This is the list the interwebs gave me. And, the Beatles, #1. Backstreet Boys, #2, NSYNC, #3, New Kids on the Block, #4, The Jackson 5, #5, One Direction, #6, Boys to Men, 7, The Temptations, 8, 9, Take That, I've never heard of them, 10, The Jonas Brothers. Now, my question to you guys is, like, isn't Wham a boy band? I don't know, but I felt like, them. Also, Duran Duran. Y'all got me into Duran Duran on this channel. I'm like, where are they at, right? They're a boy band? No, what the hell? Anyway, so y'all let me know what's going on. I personally struggle with putting the Beatles in the boy band thing because I felt like they're kind of like in the rock star Rolling Stone era. So we going heads up with NSYNC today. NSYNC and frickin' Backstreet Boys. Will this I Want It That Way? Will I Want It That Way take out Bye Bye Bye? Let's find out. The slow motion walk The private jet.
You are my fire, the one desire. Believe when I say I want it that way. But we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say that I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Tell me why ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Am I your fire, your one desire? Yes, I know it's too late, but I want it that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache.
Oh, shit.
Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why I never wanna hear you say I want it that way. Now I
All right, man. These jaw lines are getting to me, man. The perfection, man. Damn, man. Yo, hold up. I gotta keep it a buck with y'all, man. Y'all been waiting for this, so I gotta give it to you clean. First and foremost, I think that NSYNC can dance better than the Backstreet Boys.
Hold up.
Shots fired. I think NSYNC can dance better than the Backstreet Boys. Let me know. Is there proof out there? Is your boy wrong? I don't know. I just see it. You know, now this is different type of movement because this is a slow song. But I seen the Backstreet Boys dance before, and I think NSYNC can dance better than the Backstreet Boys. However, I think the Backstreet Boys got him, man. This song is so fire, dog. I might be biased, but this one hits me better, way more than Bye Bye Bye. Straight up. I don't know what it is. Am I your fire, your one? What? Desire. DMX remix. Desire, and I will. What will you say? I want it that way. Tell me why. Bro, what are we doing, dog? What are we doing? This song is crazy, bro. I don't give a F, man. F all the rap beef, dog. This is where it's at. Backstreet Boys versus NSYNC. I'm going to keep it real, though, man. I'm going to keep it 100. I do think that NSYNC can dance better than the Backstreet Boys. Let me know in the comments, man. I could be tripping. I could have it all wrong. All right. Yo, this is actually low-key a banger. Hold on. Out of all the groups in the list, did the Backstreet Boys sell the most? ? Or did the Beatles beat the Backstreet Boys? And does the Backstreet Boys sell more than NSYNC? Let's get some answers right now, you guys. It's going down in a major way. The Beatles estimated 600 million records sold worldwide. They outsell everyone, not just boy bands, everyone. So the Beatles are in a different universe statistically. That's what I was trying to say at the beginning. Like, they're just up there. All right, we'll talk about that in a second. Did the Backstreet Boys sell more than NSYNC? Yes, clearly. Backstreet Boys roughly sold 100 to 130 million records worldwide. NSYNC sold 70, 75 million records worldwide. This is why Backstreet Boys are referred to as the best-selling modern boy band of all time. Okay, this is where it gets... So the Beatles are untouchable, bro. But this is where the water gets murky. I have a problem putting the Beatles in the boy band category because of their musicianship and their influence and impact in rock and roll, period. Am I tripping? Question mark. Also, this is what makes this really cool for your boy, because I'm Gen X, right? I was an 80s baby. So the fact that all the boomers, they got the crazy, like this classic rock era, but there was still some classic shit. Like culturally, this pop boy band shit really did pop off with these dudes. And like it just seems like in today's era, everything's just like, a remake of a remake or the same. So this is kind of cool. This is something cultural for your boy. Anyways, you're not tripping at all. The hesitation is actually the most common and respected position among music historians. You're bumping into a real classification problem, not a bias. Why people do call the Beatles a boy band. The Beatles absolutely started with boy band. Yeah. With their first, like the beginning of young, attractive men, massive teen female fan base. All right, we ain't talking about the Beatles, but they still, their record sales, the Beatles are untouchable, period. But we knew that. All right, let's go. Hold on. Me too.
Now I can see that we're falling apart from the way that it used to be. Yeah. No matter the distance, I want you to know that deep down inside of me, you are my fire, the one.
Hey, we got the same thing. We got the same chin strap. Damn, I effed up the song by hitting pause, though.
You are my fire, the one desire. You are. Don't wanna hear you say nothing. Ain't nothing but a mistake. I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. Tell me why.
This is my favorite part of the song when he starts hitting these.
Tell me why.
Oh, he got my soul.
Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. Tell me why.
This is my favorite part when he just runs with these tell me whys. And it's so, what's funny? I didn't get a chance to enjoy the boy bands because I was into independent underground hip hop for the most part. And then Eminem comes out, starts wrecking all the boy bands. And I'm like, yeah, man, F these boy bands. They're sellouts. That was me. So I didn't even enjoy this shit, man. I didn't even start liking this song, I Want It That Way, until I was in my 30s. I was like, damn, this is a banger, bro. What the Eminem? He effed it up for your boy. Anyways, bro, I'm going to keep it real. I like this song better than Bye Bye Bye. And you know what's wild when you think about what they're saying in the lyrics? Both of the songs are kind of like telling women like, yo, I'm a stand-up dude. I ain't going to take your bullshit, girl. Because he's like, I don't want to hear you say, I want it that way. You better check yourself before you wreck yourself, girl. And then the other one's just like, girl, you did me dirty. Bye, Felicia. Bye. And I'm dancing to the finish line with your ass. Anyways, choo. Are we going to say these boy bands are toxic? That's toxic masculinity. All right, let's listen.
I never wanna hear you say, I want it that way. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never wanna hear you say,
Yo, let's go.
I want
Yo.
it that way. 'Cause I want it that way.
Uh-huh. All right, so let me get this straight. New Kids on the Block walked so NSYNC could run. NSYNC ran so the Backstreet Boys could fly. The Backstreet Boys flew so the Pentatonics could time travel. Huh? No, I'm playing around. Backstreet Boys and NSYNC were too close together to say, like, oh, NSYNC ran so Backstreet Boys could fly. Like, they're like this. They're like, oh, actually, hold on. When did the Backstreet Boys release I Want It That Way? You guys, this is an interactive reaction. Go crazy in the comments. I'm not the judge and the officiator of this shit. You guys are. I just got hip to these MFers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't bumping Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. Are you out of your mind? But I ain't gonna lie. This song, like, bro, this is like my bro. Like, I could sit here in front. You know those movies where you got like this gangster-ass dude and he's rolling and he's bumping like Mariah Carey? That's me. And then someone pulls up and he just turns it down. He's like, hi, rolling down the street. I'm not really like that, but I'm saying if you wanted to, like, a funny picture of me, that's me, bro. Like, I love this shit. Like, this is a banger. This is my shit. Anyways, 1999, bro. So, yeah, 1999. Anyways, yo, man, what can you do? They had a head start. I guess we could argue that the Backstreet Boys had a head start, damn near a 2-year head start on NSYNC. There's questions. I'm rocking with NSYNC. Sorry, no. NSYNC with the dance moves. Yeah, they winning. They can dance better. But I'd argue the New Kids on the Block could dance though too, bro. Anyways, we're not talking about New Kids. All right, here we go. NSYNC can dance better than the Backstreet Boys. Is that blasphemy? That's where I'm going with. However, bro, I'm rocking with the Backstreet Boys with this song and their record sales. This is why I would say they're gonna win this thing. But you can like both simultaneously. But I'm just saying, hey, in the world, there can be only one. Y'all remember Highlander? There can be only one. If there can be only one, who is it? I'm going with the Backstreet Boys. Again, the Beatles are untouchable. Anyways, holla at your boy. Let me know in the comments. I'll catch you on the next one. That was fun.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ boys. 40.
Man, do they all still have their hair too? Man, I hate y'all, man. Damn.